My first trade target before week 12 is Ja'Marr Chase. This one has been in my trade target vault for really a couple weeks now. The one thing about this one is you had to time this one right. You didn't want to trade for him too early because he'd just be sitting on your bench for too long. But then you didn't want to try too late because then you likely wouldn't make it happen. I think we found the right timing on this one. Ja'Marr's been out since week 8 with a hairline fracture in his hip and a torn labrum in his shoulder. Those are two pretty serious injuries, although he did avoid the season-ending surgeries for both of them. Ja'Marr got lucky avoiding those season-ending surgeries, and we got lucky as fantasy managers as well. Now, a lot of you know how valuable Ja'Marr Chase is. He's got the rare ability to win a week for you. He's had 3 games above 28 points in 2022, but he's also had his lows in 2022. He's had 4 games with 12 points or below. He's sort of a boomer bust, but the good thing about Ja'Marr is that he doesn't really bust. A 12-point game, it's not a bust. As I said, a lot of you know his value already and remember how good he is when he plays. But we are deep into Ja'Marr's absence, and just like a lot of you know what his value is, there are a lot of people out there who have forgotten his value and they would trade him. Here's the big news that we got over the weekend. Ja'Marr Chase is reportedly progressing well and he's off crutches, and he could practice as soon as this week. That doesn't mean he's going to play this upcoming week, but it's a great sign. You need to act fast on this trade right here. If the Ja'Marr Chase's fantasy manager's team is on the fritz right now, he needs to buy himself a way to a win. I'm not telling you that Ja'Marr is going to be cheap. This is a deal you need to include a guy like Amon-Ra St. Brown or Chris Olave in. I would pursue deals like Amon-Ra and Kyler Murray for Ja'Marr, or Chris Olave and Miles Sanders for Ja'Marr. Because while I do really like both Amon-Ra and Chris Olave, they are not true difference makers like Ja'Marr is. This is a medium risk, extremely high reward fantasy move. But if you want to win big in fantasy football, you need to swing big. Trade for Ja'Marr Chase before week 12. If you want to see some league winning trades this year, click on this video right here. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and become an official Fanalyst today by clicking the link in the description to join Football Fanalysts Network's Patreon.